In the stillness of dawn, before the falcons awaken, Fazza rides beneath the amber sky, his heart whispering to the wind that knows his name. The desert breathes his story, a tale of grace, of blessings wrapped in golden silence, of dreams that were not dreamed, but written in the stars long before his birth. He is lucky, not for the crown that rests unseen, but for the peace that lives inside his chest, for the love that finds him even when he hides in storms. Every grain of sand remembers his footsteps, and every dune bends slightly when he passes by. The wind does not dare to rush, for it too wishes to listen to the rhythm of his unspoken thoughts. Fazza is lucky, for he walks between hearts and heavens, a prince of words, a poet born from God's own ink. He speaks in silence, and silence answers with loyalty. He touches no soul in vain. His kindness travels like fragrance. His smile, a small prayer that reaches unseen angels. He rides, not to conquer, but to understand the language of freedom. His horse moves as if the earth itself bends, to guide his journey through fate's invisible path. Some men are born to rule, but Fazza was born to feel. His kingdom lies not in walls or gold, but in the eyes of those he heals with love. He is lucky, for he owns nothing that owns him, and everything that leaves him returns as peace. The stars follow his breath. The moon waits for his verse. Every night, Dubai dreams in his rhythm, its towers gleaming like verses, written in divine patience. In his eyes, the desert finds its reason, for even the mirage bows in truth. He writes, not for applause, but for the echo of his heart to be heard by God. Each poem he breathes carries 1,000 untold blessings. He is not lucky because he has the world. He is lucky because he belongs to it. The falcons know. The sands remember. The hearts that once felt forgotten find warmth in his gaze. He walks among kings, yet he kneels before kindness. He speaks of love, as if it were an endless sky, wide, forgiving, infinite. He is lucky, for he never forgets the silence that raised him stronger than storms. He listens to the sea, to the wind over Al-Marmum, to the heartbeat of his horses. And in that rhythm, he finds God again and again. Lucky are those who hear his words, for they hear the music of truth. Lucky is Fazza, for he carries the world's love, without ever asking for it. The moon followed him that night, silent yet glowing with pride, as if heaven itself was whispering, "This one walks with purpose." Fazza rode alone across the dunes, but never lonely. The desert was his companion. The stars were his witnesses, and God was his guide in every breath. He gazed into the horizon, where sand met sky like two lovers touching hands. He smiled softly, for he knew that even endings were just disguised beginnings. He thought of his blessings, his family, his land, his people, the quiet smiles of strangers who found hope in his poems. And he whispered to the wind, "W.